India-Pakistan ceasefire. Today, we'll talk about what happened on the 7th of May, the truth behind the fire exchange on the border. Now, there is so much tension between India and Pakistan in the year 2024-2025 that it's difficult to keep track of all the incidents which take place on a daily basis. Firing on the low-core line of control, ceasefire violations, or cross-border terror attacks, something or the other keeps happening, and it's becoming very difficult for ordinary citizens like us to keep track of all these events. Just yesterday, there was an incident of cross-border firing reported from Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch, Rajouri-Siaka sectors along the Lok. And today, we woke up to another similar news. But this time, it's not just cross-border firing. There has also been a death reported. So here's everything you need to know about what happened on the 7th of May. First of all, let me tell you the time and place. It all happened at around 7:15 p.m. on the 7th of May along the Lok and the Siakat sector. Now, who initiated the firing is what we will try to find out. First, let's see what the official statements say. According to the Indian Army, Pakistani Army initiated unprovoked and indiscriminate firing along the Lok and the Siakat sector of Jammu, Kashmir, at around 19:15 hours on the 7th of May. Now, the Indian side retaliated befittingly. That's what the Indian Army said. And now, let's look at what the Pakistani side is saying. According to a statement released by the Inter-Services Public Relations, the Pakistan Army, Pakistani officials said that Indian forces targeted a Pakistani post along the working boundary in Siakat, Qatta. They said that it was done intentionally to deliberately target civilians in violation of all humanitarian norms and international law. They also mentioned that this is a sheer violation of the ceasefire understanding of 2003. Now, they did not mention if anyone was killed or injured on their side, but the Pakistani side has rejected Indian claims that Pakistan Army initiated the firing. Now, coming back to the Indian side, according to officials, the Pakistani Army used small arms and the Indian side retaliated. This was not drone warfare, but it was definitely a drone intrusion. This is what the Indian officials said. The Pakistani drone was shot down. Officials said that one Pakistani drone was noticed entering into Indian territory at around 7:15 p.m. Indian forces fired upon the drone. After it crossed the fence, the drone operator also received due response. Now, the question is, what happened to this drone operator? Did he survive? Well, there is no clarity on that yet. Indian forces suspect that he managed to escape. So, what exactly happened on the 7th of May? We don't know yet. Neither the Indian side nor the Pakistani side has revealed any details. But we do know that there has been one death reported. Speeder Sanjeev Kumar of the 23rd Battalion Punjab Regiment sustained fatal injuries due to Pakistani firing. He was immediately evacuated to the nearest medical facility where he succumbed to his injuries. One soldier was also injured in the firing. He has been identified as Rifleman Pardeep Singh of the same battalion. Both soldiers were from the Siakat sector. The mortal remains of Subedar Sanjeev Kumar were handed over to his family after conducting all the necessary military honors. Chief of Army Staff General Manoj Pant also expressed his deepest condolences to the bereaved family. Now, this is what the Indian side is saying. But what about the Pakistani side? According to them, it was Indian forces that violated the ceasefire understanding. They said that it happened at about 7:15 p.m. on Sunday, when Indian forces targeted a Pakistani post along the working boundary in the Siakat sector, adding that this led to a heavy exchange of fire between the two sides. The Pakistani side also mentioned that this is a sheer violation of the ceasefire understanding of 2003 and the subsequent understanding reached in 2021 between the DGMOs of both countries. Now, there was no mention of causality on the Pakistani side. Let's also talk about the civilian impact of this incident. This is very important. You see, whenever such incidents happen, the local residents suffer the most. In this case, some locals from the area had to leave their homes and move to safer locations. They are currently residing in camps set up by the government. On May 7, 2,868 students were unable to attend classes due to this incident. Also, movement of people along the border roads was stopped. Mobile internet services have also been suspended in Jammu and Kashmir as a precautionary measure. A total of 288 people are affected because of this incident. So, this is what happened on the 7th of May along the Lok. Pakistani drone intrusion, firing on the Indian post and death of one Indian soldier. This incident has once again brought India and Pakistan face to face. Both sides are blaming each other for initiating the firing. Both sides claim that they retaliated befittingly, and both sides are calling each other out for violating the ceasefire agreement of 2003. But here's what I failed to understand. Is this a planned provocation or a reactive defense? If it was a reactive defense, why did the Pakistani side release a statement claiming that it was Indian forces that initiated the firing? If it was planned provocation, then why did the Pakistani side fail to achieve the desired results? Because clearly they failed to kill any Indian officer or soldier. One soldier was critically injured and he later died. The other soldier is stable now and he is recovering. Moreover, the drone operator could not be killed. Indian defense officials said that he escaped. It's unfortunate that such incidents keep happening along the Lok. It's unfortunate that innocent lives are lost on both sides. It's unfortunate that ordinary citizens suffer because of the political ambitions of leaders across the border. It's high time for both countries to sit together and resolve all the issues. Okay, but until then, it asks every Indian-S and every Pakistani-S duty to be aware of the situation and stay cautious. As for the ceasefire violations, India has always responded and will continue to respond with force to any cross-border attack. But we must remember that wars are not won on the border. Wars are won with the people. And therefore, while our soldiers bravely guard our borders, it's equally important for us to work towards peace. Peace, not only in our country, but also in our neighborhood. It's me. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates.